Hey guys, it's Sheri Vegas, and in this tutorial today we're going to be making a giant resin serving tray using this mold from Shattered Shapes. It's going to be a super fun tutorial. I can't wait to get started, and I've also got a surprise for everyone that I will be doing a giveaway in this tutorial, so please make sure you watch to the end to find out how you can enter. So let's get started. Okay guys, so I've just unboxed my mold from Shattered Shapes and it's pretty clean, but if you do have a dirty mold and you don't have time to wash it out properly, you can always use alcohol and paper towel to get it out, or you can use a little bit of tape. And if you just see any like little fine bits of dust, you can just get them out like that as well. I do often give my molds like a big washout every so often, and then let them air dry. So the colors that we're using today are all from Artie Sue, and I just wanted to mention in my giveaway you'll be receiving, if you win obviously, you're going to be receiving these 4 pigments from Artie Sue. So you've got Shell Pink, Sparkle, Steel and Pearl Beige, which, as you guys know, these are some of my favorite pigments that I use all the time. Like, look how much you get in them. They really do last a long time. So you'll be receiving that plus this mold, and this mold is so stunning. And then I'm also going to throw in a special little prize as well, so it's definitely worth watching to the end of the video to find out how you can enter into this competition, and it's super simple. Okay, so today's resin that I'm going to be using is the Mastercast resin, and this one is from Ali Chem, and I'm really liking this resin at the moment. So I've just mixed that up. I've mixed up 300. Obviously this mold's going to take more than 300, but I'm going to do it in like 2 pours. So I've just mixed up 300 to get started with. And then the colors that I'm using is is the Artie Sue Sparkle Powder, and I've also mixed a little bit of her Violet Pearl in with this. Then I'm going to be using the Pearl Beige from Artie Sue. So those are the 2 colors that you'll be receiving if you win. Then I've got Bronze from Artie Sue, and then I am mixing up some glitter. And I'm going to be using this alcohol ink from Copic, which is called Ash Rose, and then also some pink glitter from Archery called Dusty Krasite, I think. I don't feel like that's right. And then I'll also be using just some clear resin as well. Like, this mold is designed that you can do a geode agate slice design, which I'll probably do in like a different video, but for this today I kind of just want to make a really stunning tray that isn't necessarily themed, that's just pretty. So I've got all my resin mixed up now. I'm just going to put all of that to the side. I did decide to mix up another 200 because when I actually started to look at this, I was like, oh, 300 is not going to be enough for a first layer. So I just poured some clear down, and now I'm going to start adding my different colours. So remember, this isn't meant to be a geode style. I just want a really pretty serving tray. Oh, look at that bronze just pop. So I'm just pouring really randomly, just big bits of colour. And I'm just going to get my heat gun. You want to be careful when using your heat gun on silicone molds not to heat the molds up too much because it can damage them. So I'm just going to give a really light burst to this, just to get any of those bubbles. I just don't want to overheat my mold too much. Then I'm just going to get a powder pop stick and blend it all through. I don't want to like blend it too much because obviously I still want like defined colours. I don't want it to just become like a big mush of colours, especially because they are similar tone, like they're all quite warm tone, but I still want to have like a really pretty pattern. So I think this is looking super pretty so far, so I'm going to let it be. I'm going to come back in 2 hours time to pour my second layer because it will be gelled and pretty much like started to set but still a bit sticky, which is a great time to pour your second layer because that way they're going to grip together. And then I'm going to, in my second layer, put my handles in because it will stick to the previous resin and not just float around. But this is going to look stunning. And then also too, when I pull this out, these pink areas are going to be like that shimmery pearl. So I'm going to get some like translucence plus some like bold bronzy colors. So yeah, I'm very excited about this. Okay, so now it's time to do my second layer. I'm not going to add too much color. I think I'm just going to do a clear coat with a bit of the Artisue sparkle powder in this and maybe some crystals. Maybe. I'm unsure. Maybe I'll do 3 layers. Okay, I need to get back to that. But yeah, so now it's time to do the second layer and add my handles in, which I'm so excited about this. I just wanted to let everyone know as well, I have a TikTok, so if you want to kind of see behind the scenes stuff and what I'm doing before I actually post it up on YouTube, make sure you go and follow me. It's just Sheri Vegas on TikTok, and I also have my Instagram account where I do post lots of more personal stuff, my travels and all of that, so don't forget to follow me on my other social medias. And if you like this video so far, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe as I post twice a week. Okay, let's get to the second layer. Okay guys, so it's time to do the second layer, and what I'm going to do for the second layer is I decided I wanted to add a little bit more like pizzazz, a little bit more sparkle. So I've got these foiled sheets. So I've got a copper one here. Hold up. Just chuck that in. Just going to pour a little bit of resin in with my gold and copper foil. And then as I mix it together, it's actually going to break up the foil really easily into sort of flakes. Like that. Super simple. And I think I also might add some of my pink glitter, a bit of my dusty. Not a crazy amount, just to sort of bring that first layer back on in. Because originally I think I was just going to do like a clear coat and then be done with it, but I felt like I just wanted a little bit more. And then I am going to do, hold on, just getting some of my old cups. You can just pull out resin from old cups, so if you do use plastic cups, make sure that you just tip them up to dry and then you can pull all the resin out. That's what I always do, and that way I can keep recycling my cups. And I also recycle my paddle pop sticks because I just leave them to dry and then flicking shit, leave them to dry and then I wipe them off. I want to get some forever sticks, but I haven't got them yet. But yeah, so then I'm just going to grab some of my sparkle and put that in as well. And then do the rest in clear. Okay guys, so I've just put my clear down. I'm going to give it a quick blast with my heat gun just to pop any bubbles, and then I'm going to add my other 2 colours in. So I've just added my sparkle in a few select spots, and then I'm going to add some of my other sparkle. So this is the clear sparkle from Artisue, the one without the gold leaf in. So I'm just going to mix up another 100 mils of resin because I feel like I just need more to fill this mold up. It's so massive. Now, if you are worried that you're going, because your gold leaf, well, all leafing's going to float in your resin, if you are worried that you're going to have bits sticking out, what you can do is do a third coat of resin. So if you want to use leafing, always do it in stages, just so that way you don't have parts of it just floating to the top and poking out. So I will probably I will probably do a third coat, just a clear coat, just to cover those little bits, but a really thin coat. It doesn't have to be thick. I could have done this in the first layer, but I didn't know whether I wanted it until the second layer, which is generally like the typical artist thing. You don't know what you really want until you start seeing it like all progress together. So I feel like I will have to just do a little thin coat of the gold leaf. I'll have to see once this sets how it's going to look. But I feel like it is looking really good. I might not actually mind if it's only like a little area that's got it poking out. But yeah, just anything that's really light, like if it's less dense than the resin, it's going to float. So generally you have to do stuff, if you put stuff in resin, like objects, you generally have to do it in layers. So I just went to the hardware shop and picked up some handles that I'm going to be placing into my resin. These aren't anything special. I just got some simple gold handles. I picked gold because obviously those are the colors that I'm using. But there wasn't really a lot available when I went to Bunnings. So I would suggest if you are after a particular type, order online. Just because I don't think like... Did you guys just hear that cockatoo? Oh my god, Australian birds, they do not make pretty sounds. They sound like dinosaurs. But anyway, so I bought these handles and I've just gotten these ones from Bunnings. I think they were like $6 each or something like that. But I just thought they're going to be really easy to just sit into the resin. I'm not going to have any issues, but if you want a more stylish handle, I'd recommend looking online because Bunnings really didn't have a lot on offer. So yeah, those are the handles that I'm going to be adding in. I just wanted to also mention that I have an online resin art course. It's a 7-module and it goes all the way from absolute basic beginner up to intermediate techniques. And you get 4 demonstrations in that, as well as I cover safety, pigment, color theory, resin types. I cover all of it, plus all different ways to pour your resin. So if resin art's something you want to get into, I highly recommend checking out my course. I have 45% off for all of my YouTube viewers. So if you use the code word YouTube, you get 45% off the price. And this is self-paced and you can keep going back in and rewatching it again and again as many times as you want. So I will leave a link below to that in the description box if you want to check out my online course. Perfect time to do it while we're all in isolation. But yeah, don't forget to use the 45% off code. So I've left this for about 10 minutes and now I'm just going to place my handles in. And I'm going to try and match them up and get them even. Alright, so I think that's good. I think that's nice and even. I'm going to keep an eye on this, making sure that nothing happens. I'm going to put a box over it too, just so I don't get any bugs in it. But I think this looks really, really pretty. And by sticking the handles like into the resin's going to act like a glue. So it means I don't have to drill into the resin because these are going to get stuck in really firm when the resin does set. So I'm going to leave this for 24 hours and then come back to demold. Okay guys, so it's time to demold this. I don't think it needs a third coat at all because it actually feels really smooth. I think if I had like big bits sticking up of the leaf, I would do a third coat, but it actually feels really good. I can't feel any roughness. You know when your mold is ready to, like, your item's ready to come out of your mold, because you can just pull the silicone away from the edges and you don't have any parts where it is kind of a bit hard, that it grips to it. Oh, this is such a big mold. Oh my god, look at how nice that is looking. So happy with that. Let's have a look at it on the white. That looks really pretty. I love like the depth that you get from doing the multiple layers, and just like the glitter, and you can see like all the different sparkle powders in here. Okay guys, so I've just mixed some satin varnish, and this I get from Archery Creations, and I mix that with the Cam Resin Tint Copper, as well as their Rich Gold, and I've mixed those together, and I kind of just do it by feel. So I'll add as much pigment as I feel like it needs. It does have like a milky look to it when you do mix them up, but when it dries, it actually does dry clear with that sort of finish. So you can see it has like that sort of slight metallic through it, but it is quite milky, and but it will dry clear, that varnish, but with that metallic coat through it. So don't worry if it doesn't look super metallically shiny. That will change once it dries. And then I'm just going to apply this to the edges. Sometimes you need to do 2 coats, sometimes you can do it in 1, it just depends. I normally do 2 coats, and then I just use a paintbrush and paint it on. There are multiple ways you can do your edges, so it just is personal preference. But I quite like this, especially if I use these pigments in the artwork. It ties it back. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I had so much fun making it. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, as it really does help me out. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell, as I post twice a week and it will notify you when I am posting. I love to do tons of resin art, craft, DIY, art projects all the time, and I am now doing 2 videos a week. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, as it really does help me out and lets YouTube know to show this video to more people. And now let's get to the part that everyone has been waiting for, and that's how to enter the competition to win this amazing prize pack. I firstly want to thank Shattered Shapes and Artie Sue for supplying the prizes. They have also given me discount codes for you guys, so I will put them in the description box and across here as well. Shattered Shapes is only available for 1 month, so make sure you do jump on that if you do want to get, I think it's 10% off. Definitely make sure you do that. So it's 1 month from the date this video goes live. And now let's get to how you can enter. All you need to do is like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and please leave a comment in the box below letting me know what your thoughts were on this video. Once you've left a comment, I will put everyone's names into the draw, and I will draw this in 2 weeks' time. So make sure you put a comment down below, and this is open worldwide. So no matter where you live in the world, as long as you put a comment in here and you're subscribed to my channel, you are in the draw to win this amazing prize pack. Thank you guys so much for watching.